And welcome to another late night tasting at West London Wine School. It's once again about 11 o'clock and we're going to try some wines that we just had on the Aromatics part of the 8-week World of Wine course. By Aromatics we mean the very florally, pungent, pronounced nosed white wines that we find across most of the central parts of Europe. This includes areas like Germany, Alsace, Austria, and we're also going into Eastern Europe and including, for this little bit anyway, the UK and England. On this little tasting we're going to first of all try an Austrian wine from the very fashionable Gruner Veltliner grape, which in the trade we call it groovy, and it certainly is trendy and groovy at the minute. It's from Domaine Wachau and it's the Terraces, an award-winning style, this one. And then we're going to go on to the Chapel Down Kent English Bacchus, and I'll talk a bit more about that later. First of all then, this Gruner Veltliner from Austria. A lot of bad background to Austria because of the 1980s, the scandals in the 1980s. 1985 when they were found to be adding dilithium glycol into their wines, which is a component of antifreeze. Bad stuff, and they got found out. A few of the producers who were doing it got found out, and of course nobody after that, or near enough nobody, would drink Austrian wine because they didn't trust it. It cut exports down by about 85%. Massively problems. That's why we still don't see that much Austrian wine in the UK. It's starting to make a comeback though, and now today it has very strict wine laws, very low yields, and the stuff that's coming out is very good, especially from the western part of Lower Austria, the Niederösterreich, from areas like Kremtal, Kremstal, and Wachau, and this one is from Wachau. It's classically sort of light in colour, but on the nose it's wonderful. It has, wow, it's like crisp green fruit, liminess, this little kiwi fruit comes out, that slight tropical edge. Yeah, and then there's this nice, almost barley sugar touch, and then this great mineral touch which comes from the terraces where this vineyard is found. Very pleasing on the nose, very fresh on the taste. Wow, lovely. So lots of lime and kiwi on the palate. This green touch comes through. Lovely, refreshing wine. Very well made. And very good length, which is this lovely, slight, spicy mineral finish. And the mineral goes on for a long time. Well made. Quenches your thirst. Mouth-watering. Very good wine. And that's fantastic for the price of the money. From Waitrose at around $7.99. Very good stuff. Thumbs up for Austria. So next we're going to move on to another aromatic style. This time this one is the Chapel Down Bacchus 2009 from Tenterden in Kent. Chapel Down is like a merchant. It's a big operation, but they don't own much of their own land. They actually buy in a lot of grapes from Kent and Essex and make the wine from those grapes. And this is one of those styles. Bacchus is really cutting edge for England. It's the leading grape really for us, for quality for the whites, and it's easy to see why. Typical colour on English wines, very pale, almost water white. But on the nose, oh, it is great, it really is interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's got elderflower touches, passion fruit. Yeah, it's quite a bit of zestiness to it, but it's this lovely floral edge with a bit of zesty fruit and tropical fruit. And slightly nettily as well. It's being lauded as England's answer to Sauvignon Blanc, this Sauvignon Blanc of England, and it's really got that character, you know, vibrant fruit, very floral and very intense, nettily, great. Yeah, lots of acid. It's England, we're cool climate, we're going to get high acidity. But really good fruit, limey and lemony, and that little hint of tropical touch comes through, that passion fruit. And good, not a great length, don't expect it to be. We've not got there yet. England is in its infancy in viticulture. We're slowly getting better and better. We're like what New Zealand was a few decades ago. We're really starting to build our industry up. And Bacchus is one of the good ones. So this is Chapeldown Bacchus from England. I hope you've enjoyed those two aromatic wines. Look out for them, two very good styles. Have a good evening and I'll see you again soon. Cheers!